The game is literally about to be changed as African retail giant Game will be introducing its first future-ready concept store this coming Wednesday at the Mall of Africa. Katherine Madley, Vice President of Marketing, a good friend of the show, joins us this morning to tell us a little bit more about what this new store entails, how it has been designed specifically to address your shopping needs. It's the first of its kind to be transformed as part of Game's overall turnaround strategy. Retail Reimagined. And we can't wait to find out a little bit more about this amazing innovation and what they have in store for us. Katherine, a very good morning. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for having me.
I remember just running through all the shopping aisles at Mall of Africa's Game store with you, preparing for Black Friday. And then there was the big Game birthday celebration. And now you're here. Please tell us first what a future-ready store is and why Game has decided to introduce this first one in South Africa this year.
So a future-ready store and Retail Reimagined is a physical manifestation of our entire strategy. It's us putting ourselves out there with the customers to see if our thinking is on point on every single category, on all of our branding, on our supply chain and the whole operations and experience itself. So it's the first of many, and I'm looking forward to listening and hearing what customers say as they enjoy the new experience that Game is presenting to them.
Maybe these crazy days, the last few months have got us thinking about our future in a very different way. And I would imagine in retail, it really is a case of future-proofing yourself, but also getting to know and connecting with your market in a completely different way. When we talk about Retail Reimagined, it's about transforming, you've said, and improving that customer experience. So what are some of the new and exciting innovations in store that we can look forward to?
Yeah, so what we've done is we've taken some categories out of Game that we feel no longer apply expertly. We've replaced them with some new categories, but the experience in the store is Wi-Fi, it's demo zones. I mean, we just find customers like to feel a pram and how it works and ride a bicycle to see if that's what they like. We've got a wonderful kids play area. We've introduced books. We've gone into a range called Style Essentials, which is our clothing range that we've introduced. We have Party. I mean, who doesn't love a party? And aren't we all looking forward to having parties? Yeah, and other things, you know, like home security and lovely sample vending machines. Who doesn't like a freebie, you know, out of a sample vending machine, and power banks? And there's so many things to see and do there. Things that we've brought from our 50-year heritage and that will remain, and then, of course, some new things into the store environments.
Katherine, it really does sound like Game has come full circle in this way and moving into its fresh and exciting direction, because customers are looking for experiences. Considering the current pandemic, when going to store, people now look to experience a safe and seamless shopping experience. What are some of the improved orientational efficiencies in the concept store that aid this, and why was this such an important factor for you?
So, I mean, it's important to remember that you don't drop your guard, which means you don't drop your mask. So that we have in the business, and that will remain for some time. So we also have things like self-checkout for people so that they can come into the shop and leave the shop without actually coming into contact with anybody, really. But, of course, we've got our normal checkouts and self-checkouts. We've got QR codes on certain products so that you can get more information. And then, of course, we have got a very, very well-designed store in terms of navigation. So you can see exactly where to go and how to speed up your shopping journey if you wish to. But we do want you to relax and enjoy yourself in Game at the same time.
Well, of course, we still want to take the opportunity to celebrate these milestones when they arrive and get together just a little bit within the bounds that are allowed. Can you tell us a bit more about the ribbon-cutting ceremony that's going to be happening this Wednesday in Johannesburg and the expanded categories of the concept store that you'll be launching with that opening?
I was really keen to have it, and especially as a symbolic gesture to thank all of the associates in the store that have gone through this transformation in the Mall of Africa, and the others that will also go through it. Our associates have just been phenomenal through this whole pandemic. So it's really about that symbolic moment in Game Reimagined and Retail Reimagined, and also inviting the partners that we've had on this journey. We're looking forward to just sharing that special moment, in a very safe and COVID-friendly way with those individuals.
And thank you very much for the invite, because I will be joining you at Mall of Africa.
I know.
Catching a flight out of Cape Town. So. Yes, Katherine.
Yes, I saw you on the list. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person.
So while you are piloting the game Reimagined format with the Mall of Africa, and we're really looking forward to that, do you plan on rolling out more future-ready stores, and when can we expect this?
Yes, indeed. We are planning on the rollout, and this side of the year, we will be opening a new store in Zanin and a new store in Potchefstroom on the 12th of November and the 19th of November. So we're excited for that. And then we're reformatting quite a few stores this side of the year. And then the rollout will continue into 2021.
Or 2020 2.0, as we are calling it, our do-over. Thank you so much for joining us and for all of your efforts during these really unprecedented, crazy times. It's been wonderful to see how you guys have managed to keep that connection with your customer and keep them kind of front of mind through what has been a very difficult time for a lot of your customers. So thank you so much for all of your efforts.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Katherine. Now, Game is a trusted brand with a 50-year heritage of delivering the best value on quality merchandise for African consumers. We've seen it through its 122 stores in South Africa and 28 throughout the rest of Africa. Now, this focus makes the introduction of their first future-ready concept store this year so exciting to watch and be a part of.
So we want to know from you guys at home, if you won a 1,000 Rand game voucher, what would you buy at their new future-ready concept store? So share what your thoughts are on our Facebook post with the hashtag #GotGame, and you can stand a chance of actually winning that 1,000 Rand game store voucher. You can find all the terms and conditions on the competition on our website, expressoshow.com, and it's going to run up until the 25th of September.
Here's a reminder, Game store opening hours are Monday to Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday from 9 to 5, and Sunday and public holidays from 9 to 4. Happy shopping.